Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And of course, we have drama in LA again. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So yesterday, the Lakers played against the Orlando Magic. The same Orlando Magic that 2 nights prior beat the Clippers, I believe it was by 2 points. 2 points, and I think Benedict Mathurin missed the last game-winning shot, right? So they beat the first LA team. So yesterday's game, I knew they were playing the Lakers. I got to be honest with you, I didn't watch a lick of it, not even 5 seconds of it. I was watching the State of the Union, and by the time that finished, I just went to bed. I'm like, please, I'll catch up later, right? I just didn't care enough to watch that game. But I did think that the Lakers, however, would win that game. Boy, was I wrong. So I wake up in the morning to see that everyone is losing their minds, and of course the Lakers lost, right? They ended up losing 110 to 109, but then that wasn't really the talking point. The main storyline was how the game ended. It was all over the internet, so I tuned in to see the end of the game. And the Lakers and the Magic traded baskets, and then it got to a last play where the ball was put in Luka's hand. I don't forget the exact action that they ran. Anyway, the ball got to Luka's hand. He had kind of like a look for like a deep three for like a few seconds. And he looked like he wanted to get a little bit closer to set his shot. But then a second defender pretty much blitzed him, and he gave up the ball because they double teamed him. So LeBron was on the left side of the court. He gave it to LeBron. LeBron kind of caught it awkwardly, so he had to like turn, reverse, and then shoot the ball, and they kind of hit the ricochet off the rim. Boom. They lost the game there, right? And if you look at the box score, we'll get to that in a second. So I didn't begin to look, okay, what's the story here? And it became this thing of what happened at the end of the game. So they were interviewing everyone, the players, the coaches, and they got to LeBron, and they essentially asked LeBron what happened. And in typical LeBron fashion, man, he just passed the buck. Threw Luka right under the bus, and everybody ran over his ass. So take a listen to what LeBron had to say here, and I'm going to come back. We'll take a look at what LeBron had to say here, and I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a look at what he had to say.
What was supposed to happen on that last play? I know you said you didn't get the look and shot you wanted.
No, we executed. Like I said, I feel like I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you have to ask Luka what he saw on that, but I thought he had a good look, and it looked like he kind of just lost his balance. Didn't have a rhythm with the ball, whatever the case may be, and it kind of allowed him to get back in front of him. I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me. I thought he had a great look, but that's what I looked. That's my POV.
So that happened, and then I started looking on Get Up and all of this, and all of a sudden Luka is the odd man out. He's the one that everybody's talking about. Oh, Luka did this. And I'm like, oh, I see. You can tell the patterns in sports media when it's like this is going to be the talking point of the day, and it's clear, especially with ESPN. So the talking point of today is going to be Luka screwed up the game and he messed it up for LeBron. That's the talking point. So I ended up putting a post on the community section of the channel about an hour ago, and I wrote this. I said, ESPN is blaming Luka Doncic for LeBron's failure last night. I keep trying to tell you guys, sports media is a clown medium that is full of jokers. One guy had 22, 15, and 9 and was +1 on the court, and the other guy had 21, 4, 6, and 5 turnovers and a plus-minus of -1. Sports media is full of clowns, especially ESPN. I then followed up that post by saying, Luka Doncic made the right play. I don't want to hear anything. When LeBron does it, it's the right play. Now when Luka does it, it takes the shot. Nope, he made the right play. So what is happening here? They are essentially trying to call Luka Doncic the scapegoat here. Now all of a sudden you're seeing Mike Greenberg talking about, look what Luka's complaining. They're looking for a scapegoat. ESPN is the LeBron James network. If they can blame somebody, they will. They're blaming the 26-year-old. The youngest guy on the court that had 15 effing assists, only had, one turnover. He didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but my God, that's why you got everybody else on the floor. So he passes it to LeBron and he missed the shot. I thought that would be it, but they didn't want the talk to be that LeBron missed the last shot. They wanted to be that, oh, Luka Doncic handed LeBron James a grenade. And I think LeBron could have just said, hey, man, the play broke down. I tried to take the shot. I missed it. On to the next game. No, I didn't know what Luka saw. You got to ask Luka what he saw. I thought, bro, man, this is what it is playing with this dude. And you must remember, even at this advanced age, you have people in the media that will still try to point the fingers at his teammates. This is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. LeBron can never say, man, it was my fault. I should have probably, try to find a way to get better, more open, maybe cut to the basket, whatever. No. And then Luka walks right into the quicksand and he starts taking the blame. Yeah, well, man, I should have done better. I should have opened my eyes. Maybe I should have worn my glasses during that play. I don't know what happened, man. It was foggy out there, and I don't know. This is the Lakers, man. This is what it is to play with this guy. So I just wanted to touch on it. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.